All right, good afternoon, everyone. Great agents across the country. Today is December 4th, 2014. This is the fourth Mastermind call for all the leads. And we were just chatting as we were waiting for everybody to come on the call, and we were talking about some of the automated call services. And Chad, you were about to tell us your response rate with the one that you use.
I started out with a ringless voicemail service. I'm using VoiceCast, which is a subsidiary of VoiceLogic. That company runs about 15 cents per, and it's not as automated as I would like it to be. You actually have to submit they send you an invoice for your credits, and then you put your invoice number in and upload your list. It's not nearly as convenient as Call Loop, but it's about 15 cents per. Now, there's another service. You guys may have heard of Slide Dial. For years, it's just been an app for a cell phone. So if you wanted to call one person, like if you had a client that talks a lot and you can never get a phone call under 20 minutes, you just slide dial them and send it straight to their voicemail. And that was an app, a single call app. Well, they've now released a mass ringless voicemail software, and that's called Fly Broadcast. With that service, you can actually get these ringless voicemails down to 8 cents a piece, which is still 30% more than Call Loop. What I've found in my market, and I'm in South Virginia, so a relatively conservative market as far as technology goes. And what I've found is I can get 10 to 20% on a ringless voicemail, and I get just a few percent, single-digit percentages if I do a recorded call. So the one thing I would say to anyone, if you are considering automated telemarketing, get yourself set up with something other than your cell phone number. I sent out a broadcast to 982 people yesterday, and I use a Google Voice as what the number comes back through. And I can live answer that through my phone if I want, but I can just keep everything in Google Voice. So I now have somewhere around 250 missed calls and voicemails from yesterday that I have to go back through. Most people's lists aren't going to be that big. I was going back across 4 months of leads. But so anyways, we get a really good response rate with the ringless voicemail. When people call, they are, it's and be sure your message is upbeat enough and not scripted that it sounds like you made individual dials. But I've had really good luck with the ringless. Jim has had really good luck with the recorded. And honestly, I think the difference might be the demographic in our markets. So.
Yeah, South Florida people are more used to automation. I think South Carolina, you guys are just learning to use telephone, right? I mean Virginia.
What's a telephone? What's a telephone?
What's a telephone? My guy from South Carolina says, "Hey, Chad, thank you for sharing that." Back in the old days when I was selling real estate, I made 100 contacts a day, and I would call